tonight I wanted to talk about the 175. I play so many teles that I sometimes forget that I have this beautiful instrument. So I wanted to talk about it. So in any event though, what do I like about the 175? I think for me, as a kid growing up, this was always my dream guitar. And when I finally acquired this thing, I was like, oh my God, I'm done with guitars. I don't need anything else. Of course, that never happened. So for the big reason I think for me is it's basically the quintessential jazz box. From a historical perspective, so many great players played a 175. Everybody from Joe Pass, Pat Metheny in his early years played one. Herb Ellis played that single pickup version, the 165. Scotty Moore played a 175. And it goes on and on and on. I mean, Steve Howe. And so that's part of history. And I think that if you're playing an instrument that has some historical context in it, that, you know, it tends to help you out in terms of your playing. So that's one thing. The second thing about it, the guitar actually sounds great. Okay, so you don't need to play anything complicated on it. It could be a simple chord. Just the sound quality of it, it's very responsive to my hands, very responsive with the pick. So, you know, that's great when you have an instrument that's pretty responsive. So those are some of the things that I like about it. The other things I like about the 175 is the fact that it's not really just a jazz guitar. I mean, I mentioned earlier, who was it? Steve Howe used it, played distortion with it. It's very feedback resistance. The way the guitar itself is made, I think, Gibson introduced this thing in 1949 when it first came out. It had one single coil. Then I think in 53 maybe, they went to two single coils. And then it was in 57, they started going towards a PAF or humbucker two pickup configuration. Like I said before, the guitar is very, very easy to play. Dimensions, I'm not like a geek in terms about technical things, but the Gibson scale is typically a 24 3/4 scale. Oh God, they cut costs on these things when they first came out. They were intended as like the working man's musician to combat, I guess, the cost of L4s and L5s, which tend to have natural wood on that. But this thing tends to have, you know, pretty much, it's all laminate construction. The back and sides are a mahogany laminate and a maple top and rosewood neck. So, I mean, it's not a very deep guitar. It's not like my D'Angelico. It's 3-inch deep. So overall, it's a wonderful instrument. What don't I like about it? So despite all these good things about it, I guess one of the things about 175s, pretty much all the 175s I've played, if you're looking for a little bit more acoustic sound or natural sound, there are a lot other archtops. Like my D'Angelico definitely sounds a little bit more acoustic than that, and it can cut through the mix. There is a certain darkness sometimes to 175, and you have people swapping out the pickups. You know, I've thought about that. I've just pretty much kept it to what's on it now. But pretty much, I think that's probably the only things that I think about in terms of drawbacks to 175. Other than that, you know, it's a wonderful, wonderful guitar. Gibson definitely got it right when they created this, and obviously there are a lot of 175 clones. Just that's a whole other topic in and of itself. For me personally, I've tried a lot of ES 175 clones. You know, Eastman makes them. Ironically enough, the best clone that I like is, I think I tried one years ago. I think I have a video of that, an ES 175 Premium, and that has two 57 classic pickups on there, and that is definitely a great guitar, and pretty much can do a lot of the same things as a traditional 175. So anyway, I'll leave you with some songs or some